Hey guys, what's up? It's I Can Play Jake, and today I'm here to discuss with you guys why I personally think that the beta version of Dayz Standalone will be the savior for the game. Now, if you disagree, don't just let me know with the dislike button, or don't let me know with the dislike button at all. Let me know with a nice comment down below in the comment section, because I plan on reading every single comment. So leave me a well-written comment why you disagree. And yeah, so let's move on to why I think the beta will save Dayz Standalone. And by save Dayz Standalone, I basically mean with beta, we are going to find out whether the player base is going to return, even if it's gradual. We're going to see if, we're going to see if the player base will return. We're going to see what the potential for the rest of the game is going to look like, because we're going to see what the dev team really means when they say they have something great to show us, because you don't understand how hyped up this update is. If you do understand it, well, you understand it. But let me tell you this. The dev team knows that the Dayz initial release for early access was way overhyped. It was tons of people bought it, millions of people bought it. It was overpromised, to say that it'll come out in a year or two. All these features, blah 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 blah, and we're 3.5 years, 4 years down the line, and a lot of those features aren't here. It's not out or even close to being out. A lot of those promises they made weren't kept. And if anything, they have shown they've learned that they don't want to make promises they can't keep. They don't want to hype stuff up that isn't going to be hype. So they've showed this by giving us no estimates whatsoever as to when beta will be coming out. They've shown this through being very careful what they say in the status reports. If you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure to go read the status reports. I believe there's one every 2 weeks. You can find them on Reddit or the Dayz forum. Yeah, they're just very careful what they say in them. But with around the idea of Dayz beta, they've been super just like outgoing and how hyped they are about it. They're just saying constantly, it's going to blow your minds. We cannot overstate how great this feature is. We can't overstate how great the new controller system feels. So with all that stuff, it really shows me that if they are hyping this up that much, and it's a letdown, they're screwed. I mean, I'm probably out. If they hype us up this much and beta sucks, honestly, I'm probably done playing. So if you trust me, then trust me on that. They've hyped it up so much, and I have trust in them to bring us something good. And the reason I've trusted them, like I said, is because they've learned from their mistakes in the past, and they've shown that. And now they're hyping it up so much and saying they can't overstate it. They cannot overstate it. You can check Reddit and see people's responses to how it felt at Gamescom. Because many people went to Gamescom in, I believe, Germany and actually played the beta demo. So there's a demo for the beta that was shown at Gamescom. If you guys didn't know about that, I assume you did. And people just said it feels so much better. They're like, there's no way to describe it through words except that it feels better. It finally feels like you're controlling a player, people say, versus like, it feels like you are controlling the player versus you're telling a player what to do. And I've worded that so many times in the past. And if you don't really get that, basically what I'm saying is, instead of pressing V to jump, it's not like, hey man, jump, and then he jumps. It's like, you make him jump. You are him, and you jump with the key. That's hard to explain, and like the person said, it's very hard to explain with words, but apparently it just feels so much better to play the beta version, and they're able to tell this even on the buggy-ish demo version of the beta. The frames, now this is one thing that actually doesn't relate to beta as much, and more so relates around the player base that will be either hopefully coming back or at least trying the beta version. Ever since a lot of times people quit around, I want to say a year and a half ago playing Dayz. Like a lot of the player base has just been dying slowly since about 2 years ago, just going down and down and down and down and down, understandably, as nothing's really been added to the game that's that game-changing. Now, of course, I've enjoyed it. People like Deadly Slob, other YouTubers have enjoyed Dayz, and all of you guys that still watch and play it have definitely enjoyed it too. But we're all ready for a change and ready for beta and ready to see what this comes. Pretty much all. I guess I can't speak for everybody. Anyways, a lot of these people haven't played for 2 years, and if you guys don't remember, there's been an update in between now and about 2 years ago that increased the frame rate on most people's computers by about 20%. So if you got a certain amount of frames before, after that update, frames have been increased. And a lot of these people that are coming back, you have to keep in mind, I believe about 2 million people own Dayz, and the average online players, gosh, is less than 10,000. So with maybe, let's just give a random number, 100,000 people coming back to try it, probably at least 50,000 of those people have not even seen their frames increase. So seeing that will help them understand the game, feels better in that way too. So it's not just a new controller system that feels laggy. It's a new controller system that feels great and has better frames than what they used to play. Or at least that's the hope. We're hoping they optimize the game to be as good as it is now with the new engine and everything, if not better. We could expect better frames with the new update. And personally, I think when beta comes out, either when beta comes out or within a few patches, I believe the frames will actually be increased. Now, that's a random prediction of mine. You can either agree with that or disagree. It doesn't really matter to what I'm trying to get at here. There's a ton of other features, including, supposedly some more vehicles, more types of loot. The loot system and economy is being reworked. That kind of stuff is being changed with beta. You guys all know the new animations. You guys have seen all that stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and read all the features off and say these little features are why, the new megaphone in the game is why people are gonna come back. No. It's the hype around it. And everybody hearing DayZ beta, and everyone a lot of these people that are coming back to try it, including many of you that are watching this video, and you know what, I don't blame you. A lot of people are coming back to try it and say, look, it still sucks. This game is still bad. They want to come and they want to prove everybody right and say this game is dead. So even the people that say it's dead are going to want to come try it and see, really, is this game sucky? Because if DayZ is as good as the developers say it is once beta's out, why would anybody not want to play a good game, especially if they already own it? That's the real question you have to ask yourself. It doesn't matter that the community's been dying for a while. That really doesn't matter, because if a game is good, why would people not play it, especially if they own it? Like I said, 2 million people own this, and if they start hearing from their YouTubers that try, is DayZ beta any good? I promise you will see 100 videos titled, is DayZ beta any good? Even from me, you might see one. I don't know. I'm just saying, they're going to see this stuff, and they're going to say, you know what, I bought that game 4 years ago, let me open up my Steam library and launch that old DayZ, because why? It's free. And then, when it's actually good, they can tell their friends that said it's dead, suck my blank, insert word there. I'm just kidding. And everyone's going to try it. It may increase sales. I can't tell you it'll for sure increase the sales, but the player counts are going to skyrocket, and hopefully they stay up. So, honestly, those reasons right there that I listed are the things I've been thinking about recently. I apologize, this commentary's been it wasn't a scripted commentary. I kind of just sat down and just talked about the things I knew in my head that are going to be my reasons why beta will be good, and why it will increase the player count, that kind of stuff. Like I said, don't just drop a dislike button if you disagree. Make sure to drop a comment saying whether you disagree or agree and why. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have your own thoughts, like I said, drop a comment, drop a like if you like the video, and subscribe for more DayZ content. I hope to see all of you in my next video.